Fast food burgers have become a symbol of modern convenience. Quick, cheap, satisfying, and widely accessible. They're sold everywhere from highway rest stops to urban centers, often marketed as meals for families, students, and workers on the go. But behind the glossy advertising and attractive pricing lies a deeply dangerous product that is anything but harmless. Fast food burgers are nutritional hazards wrapped in wax paper, delivering high levels of saturated fats, sodium, refined carbohydrates, and synthetic additives. Regular consumption of these products doesn't just nudge health in the wrong direction. It actively accelerates the development of serious, chronic diseases, from obesity and diabetes to heart disease and cancer. The danger begins with the meat itself. The patties used in most fast food burgers are made from processed, low-quality cuts of beef, often combined with fillers, flavor enhancers, and preservatives. Unlike fresh, grass-fed beef that might be part of a balanced diet, these burger patties are high in saturated fat and cholesterol. Saturated fat, especially in excess, raises LDL, bad cholesterol, and contributes directly to the formation of plaque in the arteries, a process known as atherosclerosis. Over time, this narrows the blood vessels, increases blood pressure, and sets the stage for heart attacks and strokes. When combined with a sedentary lifestyle or other dietary risk factors, this kind of meat becomes a loaded gun for cardiovascular health. What's worse is the way these burgers are cooked, typically on industrial grills at very high temperatures. This method of cooking produces harmful compounds like heterocyclic amines, HCAs, and polycyclic aromatic hydrocarbons, PAHs, both of which are known carcinogens. These chemicals are the byproducts of charring and overcooking meat, and they've been directly linked to increased risks of colorectal, pancreatic, and prostate cancers. The more well-done the burger, the higher the concentration of these harmful compounds. Then there's the sodium. Fast food burgers are often packed with salt, sometimes containing over 1,000 milligrams of sodium in a single serving. That's close to or more than half of the recommended daily intake in just one sandwich. Add fries, a soda, and maybe even another burger to the order, and the total skyrockets. High sodium intake is one of the leading dietary contributors to hypertension, a condition that silently damages the heart, kidneys, and brain over time. It doesn't just raise your risk of cardiovascular problems, it guarantees them if fast food becomes a regular part of your life. But it doesn't stop at the patty and salt. The buns used in fast food burgers are made from refined white flour, stripped of fiber and nutrients, rapidly digested, and turned into glucose almost instantly. This drives up blood sugar, promotes fat storage, and increases hunger soon after eating. The bun alone contributes to insulin resistance and weight gain, and when paired with fatty meat, cheese, and sauces, the metabolic burden becomes overwhelming. It's a perfect storm of refined carbohydrates and fats, leading to the kind of internal metabolic chaos that defines type 2 diabetes. Cheese slices in fast food burgers are not simply dairy. They're often processed cheese products made with emulsifiers, artificial colors, and preservatives. These additives extend shelf life and improve texture, but offer little to no nutritional value. Meanwhile, they add to the overall fat and sodium content, making each burger an even greater assault on cardiovascular health. And the sauces, whether it's ketchup, mayonnaise, special sauce, or anything in between, are loaded with added sugars, oils, and artificial flavors, compounding the toxic load. The combination of these ingredients, cheap meat, processed bread, synthetic additives, and industrial oils, creates a calorie-dense, nutrient-void product that offers none of the fiber, antioxidants, vitamins, or phytonutrients the body needs to function and heal. Instead of nourishing, fast food burgers deplete. They promote oxidative stress, trigger chronic inflammation, and disrupt hormonal balance. The gut microbiome is negatively affected, as these foods feed pathogenic bacteria and contribute to dysbiosis, which is now linked not only to obesity and diabetes, but also to mental health issues like anxiety and depression. And let's not ignore the addictive nature of these foods. Fast food burgers are designed to be hyperpalatable, triggering pleasure centers in the brain with just the right combination of fat, salt, and sugar. This engineered craving response creates a cycle of overconsumption, particularly among vulnerable populations. For many people, these foods are not occasional indulgences, but weekly or even daily staples, especially in low-income communities where healthier alternatives are less accessible or more expensive. The result is a food environment that reinforces illness and makes recovery difficult, both physically and economically. Fast food culture also encourages dangerous eating habits. Meals are often eaten quickly on the run, with little mindfulness or satisfaction. The portion sizes are massive, and upsizing is incentivized through pricing. A double burger with fries and soda is seen as normal rather than extreme, and marketing normalizes this behavior across all demographics, including children. Kids are especially targeted through toys, play areas, and branding that links fast food with happiness, reward, and celebration. But what they're actually getting is a head start on heart disease, fatty liver, and a lifetime of food addiction. Even the packaging of these products adds another layer of concern. Many fast food wrappers and boxes contain per- and polyfluoroalkyl substances, PFAS, which are chemicals used to resist grease and moisture. These compounds have been linked to hormonal disruption, immune system suppression, and cancer. They can leach into food and accumulate in the body, where they persist for years. So not only is the food itself damaging, the materials it's served in may be as well. To call fast food burgers a health risk is an understatement. They are a core driver of modern disease, cheaply made, highly processed, and aggressively marketed products that deliver far more than just calories. They deliver illness, addiction, and long-term harm. Their convenience comes at the cost of vitality and life expectancy, and their regular consumption is a direct route to chronic pain, medical dependency, and an early death. Avoiding fast food burgers isn't about dietary perfection, it's about survival. The body simply cannot thrive when fed a steady stream of synthetic, inflammatory, nutrient-deficient products. The occasional indulgence is one thing, habitual consumption is another. And in a society where these foods are everywhere, recognizing the very real dangers they pose is the first step in making healthier, life-affirming choices. The truth is hard to swallow, but far easier than living with the consequences of ignoring it.